Morning. It's Sunday the 18th of February 2024. I said it's absolutely pissing it down here and has been for 12 hours.
I'll never wiggle my bare butt in public again.
Today we're going to talk about Clare Daly again, the MEP. Before that, if all this goes to plan, the opening shot should show you what we're having at Celtic Park. Yesterday, Celtic Park versus Kilmarnock. The Green Brigade, a part of the Celtic fans, were showing the support for Palestinians and for the atrocities what's happening in Gaza. They were acting for us. In September last year, they took the seat. I think it was October actually. Celtic Football Club took the season tickets off them because they didn't want them protesting in and showing any support for Palestinians. They didn't want them taking Palestinian flags in. They could take any flag they wanted into that ground, but not Palestinian. Anyway, yesterday, as you can see, go there again. So big up to Green Brigade, Clare Daly, the MEP. Last week, I think it was Wednesday, Valentine's Day, she stood up in the EU Parliament. Note the shirt she's wearing, by the way, and she's speaking up also against the atrocities in Gaza, particularly what's happening to women and children over there. Watch this clip, I will be back.
I voted for this file because when the EU delegation goes to the UN Commission on the Status of Women in March, I want them to raise a few priorities. Priorities like war and its effect on women. How about the women in Gaza, where women and children make up 70% of its victims? No doctor, no midwife, no nurse to support women during labour. No pain medication. No anaesthesia. Women have to soak up and use tent scraps to soak up their postpartum bleeding. 2 mothers killed by Israel every hour. Tens of thousands of babies and children without their mothers' warm arms to hold them. Thousands have been left to scream and cry while they watch their mothers die in front of them. Women crushed by the most unimaginable grief without a moment to recover, watching their children starve. But for the cruise missile feminists in here, there seems to be no fellow feeling. They want the atrocities to continue. That's not feminism, it's an abomination. I don't know if God will forgive them, but I and millions of others certainly won't.
There you go. That's how to stand up and voice your discontent. If only we got more MPs in our parliament like Clare Daly, who stood up and nailed the colours to the mast, instead of the fucking spineless individuals that we've got in fucking Westminster. I'm getting alive here. It's warm. Anyway, have a super Sunday and wakey wakey!